Hi, my name is Argeo from Team 4183, the Buckets in Tucson, Arizona. I'm the fabrication lead and part of the pit crew. The Buckets is a community team here in Tucson, pulling students from over 5 different high schools in the Tucson area, and our goal is to spread STEM through our various community outlets, such as our different high schools and the community hackerspace where we work. This season's suspension really hit me harder than anything else this year. I was looking forward to graduating, sure, but this truly devastated me. I was disappointed that I would not be able to get any proper closure for the 4 years of work I had put in. But after about a week or two, I stopped thinking like that. I kept spending the last 4 years thinking about how Dean kept saying that it's about more than the robots, and I never really took that seriously. But these last few weeks have shown me that this truly is about more than the robots. I've used these last few weeks to try to train my teammates and help my little sister who's on the team get ready for the next few years so that they have an amazing experience just like I did. I had a very unique first experience, to say the least. When I was a freshman in high school, my school had its own first pipeline, from FLO Junior up to FRC. That FRC team was 1011 Crush. I wanted to join, but the school had a policy that didn't allow freshmen to join. They had to join the FTC team. And so I did, for 2 weeks. After those 2 weeks, I was invited to join the FRC team. My first year, I was on the media team, and I went on to win the Colorado Regional Chairman's Award, and even the World Championship that year. It was a very exciting start, and it showed me that engineering was really going to be my true passion and what I wanted to do in life. The next year, I worked harder than ever and put in over 300 shop hours, having the most shop hours of any non-drive team member. And I even got to win another Chairman's Award at the Colorado Regional again. Unfortunately, at the end of that year, all of the mentors had to leave because they had graduated college and had to start their own lives. In their absence, I became the lead mentor of 1011, and I stayed lead mentor until about mid-September. By mid-September, the team had really taken its toll on me, as there was a lack of student interest and a lack of mentor interest from the school, and eventually I had to leave. After I left, I didn't want to end my first career, so I joined 4183, the Buckets. Joining a new team was hard because I had to start from the bottom in my junior year. After a few months, I had proven myself to them, and they gladly welcomed me into their ranks, and I have loved every moment of being on 4183 since then. That year I wanted to be on the pit crew, but they had a different policy than Crush did. I was a little disappointed by this, as I wouldn't be able to show off everything I had learned. But luckily for me, one of the pit crew members was unable to attend a competition, and so I became his backup. After that competition, I stayed as a permanent member of the pit crew through the rest of the 2019 and the 2020 season. Going to 2020, I became the fabrication lead for 4093. So now I was in charge of overseeing all production of the robot and leading most of the major projects. I was very excited to be on this leadership position, as it was a role I'd never had before and really let me see what it meant to run a team. In my senior year, I also returned to my original team, 1011, to become a student mentor and really help out my friends who were on the team get to know the first experience like I did. My favorite memory in my 4 years of FRC was definitely winning the 2017 Houston World Championship. It was a completely unexpected start to my FRC career to win that as a freshman who wasn't even supposed to be on the team. And that's going to stick with me forever. I also loved this year being able to mentor my friends on Crush because it really showed me a new side of First and showed me what it's like to be a mentor. And I now know that going forward in life, I always want to be a mentor for some team in the local area, wherever I am. STEM is important to me because it really is the foundation of everything that we have in our day-to-day life. You know, a lot of things wouldn't happen without science or without math. But really is important to me just because there's so much that you can do in the field of STEM, and I'm glad that over the last 2 decades, we've really been expanding our knowledge in these areas and making sure that things are happening every day. I hope that I can contribute to the engineering community at some point in my life with some big discovery or some new machine.